BurgerTime, the classic arcade game released in 1982 by Data East, is a well-known favorite with a number of sequels across a variety of platforms, and I thought I'd seen them all. Up until a viewer suggested I cover Diner for the Intellivision? Well, that's up next. This video supported in part by...
Playing VR, I tend to sweat. It gives me an edge. So King of Nerds happens to give me an edge too. Let King of Nerds give you the edge. Bye, King of Nerds.
Hey there, welcome back to GenXGrownUp. I'm John, and I am a GenXGrownUp. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Diner is a somewhat unofficial BurgerTime sequel that appeared on the Intellivision console in 1987. Now, it started life as a Masters of the Universe game, but Mattel observed that BurgerTime was outselling the Masters of the Universe game, and so since they still had the rights to BurgerTime and the characters from Data East, they tapped Ray Kestner to adapt the prototype into a BurgerTime sequel, and thus, Diner was born. Now, for everything I've read, Diner only ever appeared as a cartridge for Intellivision and has never been redistributed since, which explains why I'd never heard of it. Just another data point for why video game preservation efforts are so crucial. With that then, let's check out Diner. Welcome to Diner for Intellivision. There's the Diner, the flashing eat sign. Now, the first thing that's pretty cool that this title does that I didn't see many titles anywhere do is instructions. BurgerTime sequel, avoid enemy food, kick the food balls to the bottom, roll over enemies, freeze enemies with pepper. Like, there's the instructions. Now, there's a little more nuance to it, but that's basically what you need to do. How frequently did games, I mean, this is 87, but console games especially, have any kind of in-game tutorial? That's the first positive in favor of this game is the fact that, oh look, and credits? Look at this, there we go. Even more, look at this is so much more like an arcade game when I started playing it. Now, part of it was like, oh, well, it's a sequel to BurgerTime, so it feels more arcadey. But just in the way, you'll see it in the scrolling as it goes between levels and the intermissions and stuff. Just all of it makes it feel like a really nice sequel. And I'm sad that it like died here on the Intellivision and never saw the light of day again. But okay, so let me start. So to start, you're going to use, below me is the little gamepad thing. And I have to invoke the on-screen one here. So I've got to come up and push start how many players. I'm going to say 1 and then push enter. And then I have to say what level 1 and then push enter. I'm going to start it and I'm going to pause it for a moment. So little opening screen I think is fantastic there. Okay, now your object looks, first of all, the game looks like this, which is really neat. Well done on the Intellivision. You have to avoid the food. You get all of the food balls to the plate at the bottom. So if you look at the bottom of the screen there, there's this thing at the bottom that looks like not much right now, but it's a little plate. So you're trying to get all the food. And if you look around the screen, I count right now 1, 2, 3, 4 food balls. That can change over time. So they call the food balls by color. So what do they say? They say yellow, like this, is macaroni. Green are heads of lettuce. White is rice balls. Tan are mashed potatoes. And red are meatballs. I think mostly it's whatever color they had available on the level with the color palette that they had. But and then you have 5 lives to accomplish this. And you have 5 peppers. Now, if you know BurgerTime, you know that pepper can be used to stun enemies. Same idea here. And you have you can gain extra peppers by getting pickup food. Now in BurgerTime, it was like French fries or something. Same deal here, like fries and shakes and stuff. They will appear. If you pick them up, you get 250 points plus 1 extra pepper. And if I just unpause this for a moment to get guys, so the upper left next to the hot dog is how many lives I have, and the upper right is how many peppers I have in reserve. And then finally in the center, right behind Peter Pepper there, my chef, is my score. What else I can tell you real quickly? 50 points for kicking the balls of food. Yeah, I think that's most of the things. Let's unpause here and walk around. So it's this kind of little 3/4 isometric thing. You walk around, you kick the food. If it runs over the bad guys like that, you get points and it multiplies. So if you can run over 2 bad guys, it's 1,000. And 3 bad guys with 1 food ball, it's 2,000 or something. Anyway, it progresses. There's several problems though. When you kick the food balls, you pause briefly. So a little kick animation there happens. And if a guy's chasing you, that could be a really bad deal. So you navigate down here. Let's kick one onto the plate. There's 1. Oh, and up top there's a special. That's a side order. That's gonna be a bonus if I can get to it in time. That's a shake. See how quickly it went away? There's almost no time to get to those. You pretty much have to They have to appear in front of you. Collision detection is sketchy at best. And you can only have one food ball rolling at a time. Now, if you want points, there's no timer. So if you want points, maybe you kind of hang out down here and wait till some food arrives and kick it. Now, the foods, also known as rotten foods, the only one making a return is... Oh, get him, got him. And down it goes. A little celebration. Only the hot dog is back from last time. They've added a banana, cherries, and Mugsy, who is a mug of root beer. Now, you want to get all the food balls down to the bottom. In this case, again, there are 4 on this screen. Every 4 levels, you get this bonus level, which is called the Blue Plate Special. And rather than that little celebration at the end, what you'll instead get is a bunch of food balls falling from the top of the screen. Apparently, the more bonus items you picked up, the more of those will fall. You just have to avoid the flashing ones. But this whole thing, you saw like you go between screens and it scrolls. It feels so arcadey in a way that would have blown my mind. Look, if I lived outside of my little Atari bubble, boom, there we go. I would have discovered this, I would have played this, I would have loved this. You see how it scrolls from screen to screen when you finish a level? The other interesting thing is, yes, you can hit guys with pepper. Yes, you can roll them over with food. But when you roll them over with food, it doesn't kill them. It just stuns them in that place. You get points, but it only stuns them. And I'll show you what I mean. Let me roll one. Come on, let's try to get this guy. Got him. So yeah, 500 points, but don't just stand there, because watch, that 500 will turn right back into him. So you gotta be careful. Don't allow yourself to get like, oh, I killed this guy, I'm in good shape. Because when he comes back, he's gonna appear right where you hit him. You see the way you play the game. Now they add more things later in the game that you'll see when I try to do my points run, like they add pieces of floor that open and close. They have little like Crystal Castle style elevators. Look, I got 2 of them, so I got 1,000. That's how that doubles up. But poof, they pop right back up where I hit them, as I noted. Also, it looks like you can step past that guy, but collision detection on this is really, really sketchy. It has that ET problem where it's not just gauging where your feet are, it's wherever you are. Come on, get it, get it, get it. See how they caught me there? They should not have caught me because I wasn't on the same like Z-axis with them, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, so that is how you play Diner, which is this... Sad that it's an unofficial sequel to BurgerTime. I would have loved for this to be an official sequel and been everywhere and ported to everything. Sadly, it wasn't. But having just discovered this game and having played it a lot over the past week, I'm going to do a points run on this game. I'm going to do the best that I can. Look at my walkthrough. I got almost 10,000, so I ought to do okay. Before I do, as always, I want to remind you, with the holidays coming up, if you're looking for cool, nerdy stuff for the nerd in your life that you have to give a gift to, please remember our store over at GenXGrownUp.com/merch. All sorts of cool original designs on hats and t-shirts and mugs and stickers and phone cases and everything. And yeah, do we have BurgerTime designs? Yeah, we do. Plenty of them. Well worth checking out. So remember our merch store as the holidays roll around here and you're looking to, you want to support independent creators and support videos like this here on GenXGrownUp. Okay, so I've reset the game. We're going to start once more. Here we go. All right, Peter Pepper. Let's see. Let's start here, right? There we go. Start right away by kicking that ball. Oh, there's a shake up there. No way I'll get there in time, so I'm not even going to bother trying. Let's go up and get this last food ball in level 1. There it goes. Filled the plate. Level 2. Here we go. All right, start down here. Kick this macaroni ball down. Even the level design is pretty interesting. Each one is a little different, especially as you'll see as I get to levels 4. It's 4 and on, where they start to introduce the new mechanics. We'll run past him. That was close. I'm going to have to use some pepper here, or I'm going to be stuck. I got both of them. Let's run past them quick, because they'll just unstun. There they are. Yep. There's another one on the plate. Last one here. Whoop. There we go. And the level you're on, I didn't mention. Lower right there, level 2 it says. And then... now it says level 3. So here we go. Run past this guy. Oh, see? I should have been running past him. Oh, it's a cheap death if you ask me. Down and down. There we go. Get past all these guys. Finally have a fighting chance here. Use my pepper to get down past him. So this should lure a bunch of guys to the right side of the screen, so I work my way back to the top and around, right? There's that one. There's another one. There we go. Hit that. Ha ha ha! Oh! Another kick on it. Pick up a cocktail. There's a bonus item. That's an extra pepper. That's good news. A timer would make this game a lot harder, so I'm grateful that it doesn't have a timer. Because you have to backtrack a lot if you want to try to dodge all the bad guys, you know? There's one. I do like the little kick animation where his foot comes out. Kick, like that. There we go. Alright, so now level 4 is where they start adding the changing maps. You see how like things open and close? You can see that there, I'm sure. And apparently the bad guys can fall into it also, although I've not seen it happen. Let's kick that. Oh no. It's almost like a memory game. Like you need to remember where these things appear and disappear. Because there's no forgiveness if they open up underneath you. Give this guy a kick. Straight across. Alright, now where's... Wow, that went away. Let's go get this. Looks like fries, maybe. Let's go get that. Now, at the end of this level, we'll get the bonus, the blue plate special, where all the food starts falling from the sky. Alright, now let's get this last one. Whoa, and I fell in the hole? Oh, I didn't. It saved me. Alright, so here's the bonus. So you want to catch anything that's not flashing. So that one's great. Oh, I missed that one. The flashing's bad. Don't get that one. There's a couple over here. And they say the more the bonus items you picked up during the game, the more will fall. And we got an extra man because we're over 20,000, so yay! After a bad start. Oh, this is cool. So now this is white. These are rice balls, right? Love to kick this hot dog. Let's see. Oh, it went the wrong way. It's all right. Let's come down here. Now here's the problem, since you can only kick one food ball at a time. I'd like to kick all these quickly, but it's just not happening. I gotta do them one at a time. Alright, I gotta work my way back up to get that 5th one. There's a ladder. So they'll come down. There we go. Lure them down, then we can go up. It's pretty easy to fool them, as I said, with just XY coordinates. They'll try to do what they can to get where you are. They're not too smart about planning their path beyond that. There we go. Build that plate of rice balls. 27-9. With 3 guys left? I like the little elevators. That's cool. Yeah, take me up there. That's kind of a shortcut. I like it. Ooh, got it. At least those elevators don't hurt you. That's great. Oh, the banana reconstituted. Dang it. It's so easy to forget because in my mind, when you kill a bad guy, like a ghost in Pac-Man, you know, he's got to work his way back to the pen to reconstitute. These guys just come back right where you killed them. Oh, hamburger up there that I'm not going to get to. That's okay. We'll finish this level. 29-9. Oh, this looks dangerous. Would you have played this as an arcade game? I certainly would have. I mean, in the arcade, on a machine. I'd have paid $0.25 for this. It does have some resemblances to, what was it? Peter Pepper's Ice Cream Parlor, I think it's called, where you kick balls of ice cream into cones. If you ever saw that one in the arcade. It reminded me of that a little bit the first time I saw it. One more in the lower right, so of course I've got to lure them to the upper left to give myself a chance to work my way down to the lower left. Which is pretty much what you did in the first BurgerTime, right? You tried to lure guys away from you so you could go get to the pieces of burger that you needed to get to. So the nice thing here is that you actually have the ladder mechanism in and out. Okay, level 8. Oh, that's bad news. Yeah, whenever there's a race to get to something, I always lose that race, so don't do it. Go around him, just barely. You gotta be really far from him to do those little sidestep maneuvers. Got a guy. Oh, I'm stuck here. I'm gonna have to use a pepper. Which way's better? I think this way's better. Because that'll let me get across here. Limited ways to get... Oh! Gotta pepper him. That's only 1 pepper left. And I gotta use another one. Dang it! Alright, so that's my last pepper. I may lose a life here. Because I can't lure him away. He won't go anywhere. And I can try to go around him at the top. Alright. Ooh, I can't believe I got past him. I'd love to finish at least this level 8 so I can see another blue plate special. Oh, this banana's down here. I'm never going to get around him. Oh, I did! Oh, it's the last life. Come on, it's just the last food ball. Come on! Woo, I got it! All right, we got one more pass at this food. I feel like it's getting more difficult now, and I'm not going to get much farther, but by golly, I'm trying. It's hard to navigate here. Oh, these are flashing. Don't touch those. No, no, no. That just doesn't kill you. It just ends your round. But I catch one. But I got 40 grand. There's my extra man. So we get to see level 9. All right, we got one. Oh, no. Still no pepper. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Look at that. I'm stuck. Unless I get around this guy. Ah! Look, there's nowhere to go. You gotta just wait for him to get close and try to get down around him like that. Oh, that banana is right in the way. So I gotta try to stay low and then go up and around him. Just did. Oh, I couldn't kick that because one was already rolling. So I'm gonna come around and try to kick it to the left to give myself some breathing room. There we go. Got a couple of them. Oh, but I can't get back up. This is just about the end, I fear. Come on, up and around. Okay, there's a ball there. There's only one way there, and they're blocking it. I gotta try to go around him. Nope, couldn't do it. All right, 45, 750. Level 9. Not too shabby. And a really cool 1987 sequel to BurgerTime that I would have never known about because I lived in that little Atari shell, you know, and now that I'm coming out of it, learning more about Intellivision, all the cool stuff there is to discover. Really, really fun. Now, you may have noticed that the name of the diner, which appears on signs throughout the levels, is Ray's. Now, that's not a BurgerTime reference, but rather the name of the programmer of both BurgerTime and Diner for the Intellivision, Ray Kessner. Remember, I feature a different game every week on this Friday Plays segment, so if there's a favorite you'd like to see me look at, well, drop me a line down in the comments. Meanwhile, links here and here to a couple of previous entries. I certainly hope you found something to enjoy in this video, and I can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.